Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. Drink some water. You're funny, Kiko. Well, I'd feel bad if a country boy like you got lost at the station. So I came here early and waited. Do you understand, do you? But if I had gotten lost, wouldn't I be running late instead? Is that all your stuff? I'll take one of your bags. Oh no, that's okay. They're heavy. It's no problem, no problem. Wait. Whoa. Tsubakiko snatched Suzuma's travel bag out of his grasp, only to drop her to her feet with thud. What's in this thing? It weighs a ton. See? I told you. You didn't look like you were having trouble with it, so I thought it'd be light. Is your backpack any lighter? I'll carry that instead. It's okay, really. Besides, it's heavier than the bag. Man, Suzumu, you sure are strong. Well, you are a boy after all. Wait, that's right, you do martial arts, don't you? Just my arms, really. You look as thin as you used to, but wow, you've really grown. Same with you. I can't believe how cute you've gotten. You think so? Thanks. I'm happy to hear that, even if you're just trying to be nice. I'm not just being nice, I meant every word. Thanks. Well, I am a girl, you know. I work hard every day to be as cute as a cute little butt. There wasn't a single hint of flattery in Suzumu's compliments, making Tsubakiko even more embarrassed. Her heart was all aflutter at the thought that Suzumu might turn out to be one heck of a lady killer. His full name is Suzumu Susuhara. Just like Suba Kiko, he was 16 years old and in 11th grade. He would be going to the same school as her, starting in April. As per family tradition, he would start living on his own from this year onwards. His large backpack and traveling bag contained his personal belongings and the like. That said, he was still a minor, so it wasn't like he would be truly living on his own just yet. The Haru Miyas Subikyo and her parents would be taking care of him. Suzumu and Tsubaki, or relatives. However, they were 6 times removed, so they could hardly be considered close in terms of blood ties. What's more, the two hadn't seen each other since their great-grandfather's funeral over a decade ago. Their parents had told them each how the other was doing, but this was the first time in so long they were truly meeting, face to face. Despite that, they didn't feel like strangers at all. Family ties truly are a curious thing. Even if today had been their first meeting, Subikiko wouldn't have been opposed to welcoming him into the family at all. It was strange, but that was just how close she felt to him. Ready to go. Huh? What's with the commotion? The station employees were in a fluster. The teenagers exiting the station were rambling about something, their faces pale. It sounds like someone jumped, and just now too. Whoa, seriously? That's creepy. It sounded like she said kawaii. Are the Japanese words for cute and creepy very close? They're saying an office lady in her 20s with long hair jumped right into a train. An office lady in her 20s with long hair. Oh my god, that's awful. How terrible. Death doesn't solve anything. Maybe she was rejuvenating her life. Huh? What's that? Huh? Did I say something? For a moment, images of a field under a blue sky and a woman with an unsettling smile flashed through Subakiko's mind. But they faded into the fog of oblivion just as soon as they had appeared. After all, it was pointless to remember daydreams. So this is where you live, huh? My father considered living alone to be a trial of sorts for me. For generations, men of the Susahara family had lived independently after reaching a certain age. Only once one man trained his body and mind without relying on others was he considered a full-fledged adult. I'd eagerly awaited this opportunity for as long as I could remember. That was why I'd study up on all sorts of things in preparation for this day, so I could live on my own. The thought of finally being able to put all that to the test excited me beyond words. Here you go. This is the key for your place. You're in room 202 on the second floor. Thanks. My own place, huh? I'm starting to get pretty excited now. Kiko's family, the Harumiyas, or Kiko, being Subakiko. Her full name was Subakiko Hiromaya. Anyway, Kiko's family, the Harumiyas, were landlords who owned several apartment complexes in Susada. You know what, guys? Let's check the achievements. There are 12 achievements in this game. Let's read the achievements. Complete Iwaihime, Curse Princess. Complete Hime, Illusion Princess. Utahime, Song Princess. Kizuato Hime, Scar Princess. I think these must be chapters. I believe there's also a DLC for this game, which I have not purchased. Maybe in the future I will, but we have the whole main game to get through. So we have a Rakugami Princess, Kanane Mimobe, complete Subakiko Hiromiya. Damn it, I keep trying to scroll down and hit the wrong button. Toei Kurikami, Great Days, Iwaihime Celebration Princess, Misubihime Yun. Okay, so the name of the title of the game means Celebration Princess, where we are currently playing Celebration Princess. Neat. This quaint two-story apartment complex, Residence Harumiyan 2, was one of them. I would be living here. I opened the door to find a futon and stacks of cardboard boxes containing daily necessities waiting for me. The delivery men had already made their rounds. Wow, that's a lot more stuff than I was picturing. I kinda had it in my head that you guys just stuffed their things in one bag, and that was it. My mom said I'd be cooking for myself, so she sent stuff like frying pan and a hot pot. Wait, you can cook? Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. I wouldn't call myself a master chef or anything. What about you? Can you cook? I may not look like it, but my dream is to be a pretty, pretty wife someday. And what kind of wife would I be if I didn't learn how to cook? I'm going to blow your mind with some delicious, delicious home cooking. Wow, that sounds great. I'd like to try some of that. Just leave it to me. I want to find out what guys like, so you'd be doing me a favor. Too. Kiko nodded. Kiko nodded along, her eyes gleaming and her smile beaming. It seemed she'd been looking forward to living near a boy her age, what with being in the midst of adolescence and all. By the way, I'm in 201 right next door. Also, the walls are thin, so if you ever dare to eavesdrop and hear any of my little lady secrets, I'll slaughter you. You got it? I'd never do that. I mentioned it might be easier to unpack with a box cutter and scissors, so Kiko left the room saying she'd go get them. With the bright and cheery Kiko gone, a somewhat chilly stillness filled the room. The place hadn't been renovated, so there were faint traces of the previous owner's existence still lingering about. Replacing that with my presence and making the place my own would be amongst the great pleasures of living alone. But until then, I just had to put up with a bit of discomfort. Huh? Just then, long, black hair gently tickled my cheek. No, it was just some falling dust. I looked up to the ceiling and discovered it was pitch black, like someone had painted it with soot. It fell gently, like black snow. When I came to my senses, I found myself in a pitch-black cloud, filled with that falling snow. I couldn't see a thing. However, I could sense many presences. At that moment, I thought I could hear a female voice, reading out something like a sutra at length. Her voice sounded youthful, but I couldn't see her anywhere. Instead, a giant turquoise object shaped like a spindle, heavy and covered in rust, came into view. It felt like the voice was coming from within it. Many people were sitting around the object. The lights of many candles flickered about, giving the affair a ritualistic atmosphere. Candlelight danced in a cloud of black soot, illuminating the massive, conical mass. I could hear the woman reading, no, praying, singing. Inside it, I couldn't help but wonder what in the world that thing was. My eyes were gradually drawn into it. The woman's chants broke into coughs from time to time. My heart wrenched at the sound. I felt like I was going to choke in the cloud of soot as well. Before I knew it, the bizarre object loomed over me like a massive mountain, then swallowed and squashed my consciousness whole. Celebration, princess, everyone. It's a happy story, certainly not horror in the slightest. Susuda Prefectural High School, Class 2A, my class. Originally, the plan had been for me to transfer here a year ago. But when I was starting high school, my mother fell ill just before the entrance exams, so I had to stay and help around the home. As a result, I was delayed. She eventually returned from the hospital with a clean bill of health, and so I finally started attending the school 1 year later. At first, I was worried a transfer student like me would attract all sorts of attention and have a hard time. But since there were so many students at the school, and I transferred in right at the start of the school year, no one noticed. That was to be expected. The freshmen had 8 different classes, so there was no way the students would know everyone in their grade. They all probably just figured I'd been in a different class last year. Just some classmate they hadn't bumped into until now. So no one had any reason to think I was a transfer student unless I told them. That made things much easier for me. What's more, every day at this school wasn't just easy, it was actually pleasant. As for why? Well, first of all, Kiko was in the same class. Yawn, social studies is so boring. I slept so much that I'm still sleepy, so sleepy, even though class is over. Did you take notes? The teacher said it'd be on the test. Wait a Seriously? No. You can copy my notes if you'd like. Yeah. Thank you, Suzumu. Whoa. Suzumu. Your notes. Huh? Is my handwriting bad? They're so girly. Why is your handwriting so flowery? Look at how bubbly it is. It's too cute. Really, honestly? I find it embarrassing. It's like a kid's. And there are so many drawings. Look at all the speech bubbles. This'll be on the test, alright. Better meow-memorize this part. Seriously, what is this? It's unbelievable. You're more feminine than I am. Compared to mine, Kiko's handwriting was rather dull and simplistic. Her boredom with school was palpable from her notes alone. Suzumu, I need to ask you. How much would you be willing to sell these for? I don't think so. Doesn't count as studying unless you write and memorize it yourself. This isn't about studying. Just teach me your ways. Huh? These are Susuhara's notes. So cute, so easy to understand. For some reason, girls had always liked me. Not like I had a clue why. But I had guy friends too. That's Susuhara, alright. As great a man as always. Just as there is always light and darkness, in every great man lies a touch of femininity. You've got it all wrong. No, don't be modest. I don't think you're effeminate at all. I've made it my goal to absorb all your greatness. Behold, my notebook. Wow. Natsu proudly displayed his notebook, filled to the brim with drawings. Though it looked like he had more drawings than actual notes. They're so ugly. They're great and cute, right? Even I was surprised by the femininity sleeping within me. Yeah, they're cute. This one's a lion, right? Close. But it's a cat. Meow. Yawn. I couldn't even tell it was a four-legged animal. A colorful notebook is a fun notebook. You're amazing, Natsu. Me? I got ways to go. But I'll reach your greatness. Great one day. This was Natsuya Otsuta, my best friend. He was a very funny and unique guy. I don't know why, but he'd taken a liking to me ever since we met at the opening ceremony. Looks like you've got a ways to go too, Harumiya. Even I am more feminine than you. You're the last person I would hear that from. So, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not sure I'm clear on what you two mean when you're saying I'm feminine. No need to explain. It's just a part of your greatness. Basically, I think you were born the wrong gender. Do you know how much I've practiced doing my wifely duties just to get to where I am now? That's right, practice is everything. I'll train to fill my notebook with even cuter drawings now, too. You shut up, Otsuta. But still, Susuhara is like so amazing. He practices martial arts, right? I heard he's super strong. Of course he is. He's not some delicate little flower. What makes Susuhara so great is he got the strength of a man with the sensitivity of a girl. True, he's got some real arm strength. Apparently he trains all the time. That's not all, take a look at his fist. Those are the fists of a man who's been through some great battles. Oh, they're just calloused, all. I'm using my lotion on them, though. My father ran a martial arts dojo. As a result, he had trained me ever since I was little. Said training involved punching trees, wrapped in straw, and the like, so my hands are pretty roughed up. Though I guess that might have made me stronger than the average person, too. On the first day of school, I'd accidentally made eye contact with Natsuya, and he challenged me to an arm wrestling match on the spot, which I won. Afterwards, he said that he was the first time he'd lost, that I'd caught his eye, and so on. And he'd been fond of me ever since. I want to train under Susuhara's old man and get stronger too. Then I'll be reborn as the great Natsuya and smite evil with my bare fists. My family style is a kind of martial arts, but it's not meant for fighting. That's right, martial arts aren't for fighting, they're for defending. I knew I saw something in you, Susuhara. You really are a great man. Thank you. Just you watch, Suzumu. I'll take super cute notes next class and show you just how feminine I can be. Oh my. Look at all these cute little drawings. Whose notebook is this? Oh, it's Miss Hinagata. Health class is next. Miss Hinagata. It's Susuhara's notebook. Just look at it. I can't believe a boy can take such cute notes. I'm so jealous. Seriously, I'm not trying to make them cute or anything. Susuhara loves to study, and this is just how he shows it. I know we didn't do a whole lot, but I'm feeling really tired.